Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about simple interest. Let's make our life easy, our life simple. We'll make the simple interest problem very simple. I usually say to solve any problem in mathematics or any problem in life, there are three steps that you have to do. First, know what is given in a question. Second step is understand what is to be found. Then the third step is find out all the connecting dots or put the related concepts and formulas on paper so that you will know which one to use. Let's jump into the problem right away. Now the question says, how much simple interest can a person get on so much, at so much, for a period of so much? Now we know that this 8,200 is nothing but principal. We know that. Next, we know that the rate is given as 17.5%. Then we know that time is given as 2.5 years. Mind you, here it is a per annum, that means per year. So even the time also must be converted to year. 2 years 6 months is nothing but 2.5 years. So this is what is given. Next, what is it that we have to find? They're asking how much is a simple interest. So we are supposed to find the simple interest. Once we know these two steps, then we can know that this is a problem from simple interest chapter, so that what are the related topics, related concepts, related formulas we have? Simple interest is equal to principal times time period times rate over 100. Do we have any other formula in this concept or chapter? Yes, we have. Amount is equal to simple interest plus principal. If you notice, we don't require this because the question is only about simple interest. Now, we wrote all the concepts of formulas from this topic, but we know now which is to be used. Now, it is just plug and play. If we don't do this, if we don't follow these three steps, then we get into trouble of what to do, how to do, and all those things. Now, plugging in those 2.5 is nothing but 3 over 2. If you change it into a improper fraction, and rate of interest is 17.5. Also, we have a 100 in the bottom coming from the formula. I have always told you in my previous videos that we go for simplify before we multiply. We do not go direct to multiply. Taking the concept of simplify before we multiply, 100 times 1 is 100, and this one, if I do that, I'll retain 82. Then 82 divided by 2, that means 2 times 1, and this is 41. So now I just have to multiply all these things, right? If I multiply the 41 times 3 times 17.5, I'm going to get 2152.5, and that is my simple interest. And the problem is done. Now, you might think that all the things that is required to find a simple interest was given to us, and that's why it was just plug and play into a formula. Let's take a little bit tricky question as it might seem, but certainly this is also not tricky. Okay? Maths is easy when you start to think it is easy and then approach a problem. So, here the question says Abha took a loan of 1,200. The best way to solve any problem is as soon as you read a particular phrase or sentence, start writing what you understood from that. She took a loan of 1200. That means, what is that? The 1200 is a principal with simple interest. So we know this is a simple interest topic for as many years as the rate of interest. That means we know in simple interest we have these time and interest rate. These two as many years as rate of interest. That means these two are equal, right? So by reading a sentence, I am writing certain things so that I know I can use those concepts. Next, she paid rupees 432 as interest. That means, what is the next thing given to us? It is a simple interest that is given as 432 at the end of loan period. What was the rate of interest? So what is it we have to find? The rate of interest is what we had to find. See, just by reading the question, little by little, phrase by phrase, I could fill up the entire given and to find both these things. Now I know this is a problem from the chapter simple interest, and what are the related concepts or formulas? We know simple interest is equal to PTR over 100. And do we have any other formula? Yes, amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. But we don't require here amount because they're not asking us about the amount. So this is not required. Now again plugging in all the values. Simple interest is 432 equal to the principal is 1200 times the time is nothing but the rate. So instead of the t, I'm going to write the same as r. And r, the second r is from this point over 100. Now, before I do anything, I simplify before I multiply. So, what do? The 1200 and the 100. I simplify. I get like this. Now, what am I left with? 432 is equal to 12 into r square. What do? I bring the 12 to this side, that is called transposition. Please watch my other video to understand transposition. So it is 432 divided by 12. Why is the 12 being divided? The 12 is multiplied on the right hand side of the equation sign. So when 12 crosses the bridge of the equal to sign, instead of being multiplied, the opposite operation, the division comes into picture. So it becomes 432 divided by 12. That will be equal to r times r is r square. If we simplify this 432 over 12, if we divide that, what are we getting? We are getting r square is equal to 36. Now, if r square is 36, we know that r will be equal to square root of 36 and that is nothing but 6. So, the rate of interest is 6%. Because the time is same as the rate, we can say the time is 6 years. If you notice, the answer we got numerical answer is 6, but based on what component, what aspect it is talking about, it takes the form of 6 percentage for the rate and 6 years for the time period. See, simple interest became simple just by following these 3 steps of first jotting down what is given and then understanding what is to be found, then writing the related concepts of formulas and deciding which formula to pick up to solve your problem. Any problem in mathematics can be solved using this same approach. given to find and related concepts and formulas. I hope this helps. You can apply this technique to any of your problems other than simple interest as well. And if you're achieving some, quick results, do let me know in the comments. That will make me really happy. Thank you very much.